Pass. Don't you want to attack? With your big juicy boy. There we go. With your big juicy boy. Okay, so he strikes it. Oh, that actually does work, right? Boom! What's going on, guys? I'm guessing by the thumbnail, you guys are very confused. Alright, I think I actually have to make some changes, but this deck is going to be a flow-centric deck. And funny enough, you do not use Yi in a flow-centric deck. But, I mean, I could, but I don't really have any high-cost spells and I'm trying to cheapenize here, but I could. I think there's actually a way that I can make this for Yi. I would probably go like Yi Irelia or some dumb shit like that. Anyway, this deck maintains flow, maintains Eye of the Dragon, and also maintains the DragonCaller. I fought against this deck in a video and I thought it was really cool. It had a super sustain power, especially if you can get Zoe online. If you get Zoe online, every turn all your characters will pretty much get lifesteal and elusive. And these two cards, and it's kind of hard to get around. It's kind of tough, but you just have to pretty much level her up. Outside of that, if you still have the Eye of the Dragon and the DragonCaller, you're still okay. Mostly focus around Aphelios. Aphelios basically generates a spell every turn after you start playing stuff, so it's really easy to have him generate stuff. And then if you have him and Zoe, they both generate a card every single turn, so it's very easy, basically, you know, whether they're attacking or something like that. And then you're running stuff like Syncopation, that's kind of like to protect her. I could be running more stuff to protect Zoe. Pretty much that's who you're looking to protect. You're looking for the round one. We have we have Gleamglade, and if we cheapen this and play it on an earlier turn, it's really hard to deal with. We might get something. Just getting this as a blocker is crazy enough. That's why we're also running Death Marks, 3 of, just in case we want to switch around. We are running the Darkin Fan for the same reason, because even if you attack the Darkin Fan, boom. Also, if you do play Prod, the Breachwalker, you will legitimately get all those 3 keywords on all your characters as well. Like, it's really, if Zoe levels, like it's actually insane. But if she doesn't level, it's not too crazy. But it is pretty fun deck. It has a lot of sustain. It has a lot of sticking power. So these matches will likely be long. So I'm just going to get to it. Perfect. I love when I see a slow deck. This just looks like it's a mono Freljord deck. Super ramp #1. And we have a pretty good hand. Question. What characters are you guys looking forward to? Obviously, the event just ended, which I basically struggled to complete. The event just ended, right? So they're going to obviously be doing another one, most likely start of next month, into February. And likely we're going to get some type of expansion. I mean, they don't have too many actual pings, right? The only thing I would be worried about is make him cheaper. Why not? He can't kill both. Not with this. Not with Mono Freljord. It's almost like him going Mono Freljord's like testing my knowledge of the game. And why not? Let's trade. If he had like any of those other weird cards, then it is what it is. Much easier Aphelios to mess around with. What champions do you guys want to see come into the game? Nice. That's a problem. We can ping that. He'll get momentary love from it, but we won't let it be permanent. Nice.
As darkness falls,
we will shoot it. Ah, he got enough from it. He got enough from it. That bastard. We're definitely gonna probably need to cycle stuns here. That's actually what I did before. I just cycled like a ton of stuns and like whatever big unit that they had on the field. I just kept it frozen forever. And like hopefully heal. The only thing we have to obviously worry about is if he gets Trendemir.
We go where the War Mother bids.
+3 and overwhelmed to the top G. Oh boy. Oh well, we got some healing. I think we played in this order. Yeah, that's gonna also boost whatever top ally. Let's see. I think we go. I would prefer to go this, but then I won't be able to actually use the stun, right? So do that. That generates the stun, and now we stun you. And it's basically to constantly have whatever gets me Gravitum, which is like, yeah, the Calibrum. So Infernum, this gives me Calibrum anyway. Constantly keep his stuff stunned. I don't want him doing anything with that. So we completely halt his attack there. We don't really need the Dragonling here or anything like that, so we can develop it now. Still.
Pillage and burn.
Oh, he already had that in hand. That's kind of like a problem. But we do have some elusiveness, which I'm happy about. We could start pinging off some of his units, right? We've already played 2 moon weapons. I could pop this. Let's see. That gives me the other one. Let's ping that one down. Give me another Gravitum. And we'll have our Loveliness next turn. Again, not really too worried about... Not really too worried about his like overwhelm thing. He has to like make something super huge. I gotta watch my hand though. Super duper huge. Would have loved to have seen Zoe. There you go. Something still got the booster. We haven't seen any of his boosted units yet, which is unfortunate. All right, so I mean, I guess obviously I can save this if I wanted to. I mean, it's just a little bit more damage. Let's save that for Zoe. Now he's gonna have a hard time. I was like, wait, what? So this is the thing that got the boost. That's not that great for his hand, honestly. Now we just start pumping spells. Start shooting.
You are its voice.
Shoot him up, Aphelios. What? That's right. Oh, he said he doesn't want to hear the song. In the rain, in the snow, I got that funky flow. Yeah, see, she know the bars was crazy. This might be more of a pain in the ass than it looks, because he's gonna be able to hook me all day, right? If I could just draw into, I could maybe infinite stun Fiora, which would be kind of hard to do. It's hard to infinite stun, but it, you know. This could be rough. I'm gonna keep this hand though, because we have the Disciple. I'm not attacking on one, but we have the open attack potential. It just depends on what she actually gets. I don't know why Ashe is in the deck, but you know, why not? Oh, perfect.
I don't do meditation.
Oh, we can actually reduce this at least once, if not twice. Okay. This guy might not be here.
Patrol 1, Patrol 2, Patrol 3.
All right, we going in. He's not responding. He might not even be there. Yep, the wind definitely howls. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we have life. He's finally found himself. He has a big hand though. Eh. If he lets me get this hit off, then I can play this. I'm assuming he has a freeze. I'm assuming that's like how his whole deck is built. I could have rotated, but it's fine. I feel like that's like kind of a waste of a freeze.
Always 2 steps ahead.
And she's chunky, man. I don't think it's safe. It's not safe outside. We definitely want to death mark her though. There's not much in his deck that would prevent me from like killing her off that way. He could definitely level her still.
Bring me the calm of an ice-shrouded world.
We play like this.
Your wish.
More wishes.
Oh, they actually have interactions.
I never look back.
Now we can syncopation, which is going to, I'm definitely syncopating. That's just to activate, literally just to activate flow. Then next turn we'll get that, and then Fiora's gonna have to deal with the death mark. Which she can still level herself, which is a-okay with me, but I get a permanent elusive unit.
Your wish granted. Send chills up my spine.
Which immediately gets frozen every turn, which is fine. Again, she could close combat, she could do whatever you want, but I'll still keep my unit. So, I could actually, if you close combat, I could switch it. Actually, now that I think about it. Enjoy, Fiora. Now, what he could do is that he could actually, because this is just strike, it's not attack. So he actually could use, actually that's a pretty cool comp. Oh no. What do you, I hate it here.
Catch the wind.
That, I just hate that card. Because now his little combo that I'm actually applauding and all that good stuff, he's just gonna throw it into the wind for Howling Abyss. How do people like this card? I don't get it. I know I seem like a hypocrite with the portals. Even Shrooms. Shrooms were in the beginning of the game, but I think Howling Abyss, like I said, should be a mode. It should not be something, or it shouldn't be level 2 champions. Okay. This costs 1 now, right? Yeah. I don't care if you weaken it. You could have another one. When you look at that, it's another one.
Frost reveals all to me. Desire made manifest.
We need to get our homeboy Aphelios in the building so we can have some more fun. Oh, this poor soul. That's poor soul. Oh yeah. And no, I don't care. Do I want to use my unit mana though?
I fight with my spirit.
That's technically a 1 mana play.
You know the dragon's favor.
Obviously, I could Mikhail's Blessing this, and that will also remove it. So there's definitely multiple reasons to be in this region for that reason. But I know he's going to pull. He's going to want to pull one of these things, and he's going to die for it. I can also just switch it to this one or something like that. There's a lot of options that I have, actually. But I do want to get this active. Start shooting.
As darkness falls,
Guns a-blazing.
moon rises.
I could actually still activate Mikhail's Blessing, and I can still swap units as well. Since I'll be using 2 spells, I don't necessarily need to keep this one alive.
Fall by my blade.
So, I just shoot one of them. Let's see what he does. I can actually kill Fiora here if he decides to attack with it. Fiora is one of my concerns, because I guess, but he's generating a level 2 champion every turn. Maybe if it was like every of your round or something, so it's, you're not generating a free card every turn, or maybe increase. I just hate the card. Like it's so annoying.
Moonlight
Okay,
has illuminated their fate, Aphelios.
so we save you. Oh, I actually miscalculated my mana there. I messed that up. So if I swap this with this, those things fight. She gets 1 kill. Slight miscalculation there, but we'll be getting everything I need back.
See as I see.
Now he can't like kill stuff for free with that zero attack. We get another one.
Your wish granted. Send chills up my spine.
He keeps cheating. Darkin fan is here. Okay. Let's see. We're just doing that to stall.
May clear the ways, Phil.
So now we have more freedom to attack with what we want. I was like, bro, how did he get Nautilus? I was like, actually like, how? But yes, it's because he's cheating. So, I mean, that's a thing. Well, I want one to keep forever. Get rid of that. Let's see. I wish maybe I shouldn't have given up my draw power. Let's see, what else can we do here? We got with that. We're already at full
Nice and
HP.
quiet, Phil. It's just us.
It's just S-Fel.
I will not rest.
Alright, we get another lovely blocker here.
The frost reveals all to me.
Even if he pulls us in.
Finds you.
And we keep getting them back. We're gonna activate Flow with Infernum and what's we call it? I don't think he wins. You can't beat the Masterful Flow.
Chill in the air.
Oh. Our hand is actually terrible though. He could, in a sense, force me to, in a really crappy situation,
My strength is yours.
have to block the Nautilus with this. If he pulls with Fiora, but Fiora does die in the process of doing that. But he could, I don't actually should have been paying attention. But most of his cards are these level 2 champions, right? He just played this, which obviously is not that, so he probably drew into that. Really difficult to know what the hell's going on. We'll probably, I mean, if he kills all of these, I could play Pra, which will be pretty good. So actually, if I don't trigger Flow this turn, I can literally not trigger Flow, and then I'll have I can use Pra the Breachwalker to kind of end the game.
I've dressed for the occasion in red.
So that's another fearsome attacker there. Worst case scenario, we lose. We'll end up losing like Aphelios here, or I could actually let the DragonCaller die. I do need the room. I need the space. This thing, unfortunately, will always be frozen by this. Makes me wonder. Maybe I should have just def marked that, and then that would have been fine. But this attack it's annoying. But I could, like I said, I'll just give up Aphelios.
I will cut you
He has to
down.
attack here, though. I assuming you pull in. He could actually pull in Aphelios if he wants to.
Shatter them.
Oh, let me kill this. Oh, don't do that. This is what's keeping you alive. Playing this also makes it seem as though I have like another player or something like that when I don't. So now this thing is going down to 3.
Found wanting.
Right, so I actually keep that alive now. His units, I don't know why he... That's a very strange block. Like attack. Like he gets the, he loses Fiora here too. This dies, so I don't actually have to do anything to this. That's all I need to do. Yep. Obviously, he still could have spells, but most of his things is, okay.
Strike without worry.
I'm still gonna shoot it.
Sends chills up my spine.
I've already done Shen, now you just lose. Like, I don't know, what was that? You lose to elusive damage now. And this is why you don't play Howling Abyss. You actually need to learn how to play the actual game. And once you know how to play the actual game, you wouldn't make plays like that. And this is coming from the guy, like the last 2 videos is me just doing crazy misplays, but you're gonna shut up and you're gonna take that unless he has Judgment in his deck, which actually Judgment makes a lot of sense. Hey, what's up, Zoe? And that's actually why I'm not gonna attack with anything else. Though I feel like being a scuzzbag, Judgment is a realistic thing because I don't see why you wouldn't run it in this. Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah! Yeah! What is okay? I'm loving this Freljord. this Freljord. Oh baby, let's get it. Can we keep her alive? Now, obviously, I'm not worried at all from the Aatrox stuff, but he could be running AoE sweeps, which seems a little bit weird. Now, using Udyr is interesting because obviously you can then give Overwhelm to any of the Darkin when they transform. So I think that that's a cool thing. He might make me want to. Oh my hands, I've been shot. Like, what are we introduced here right now? What are we looking at?
Kindle picked me. That's why.
Oh, are we going Forge Darkin? And not using Udyr because why would you, not using Ornn. Ornn is such a good card. He's just, his cost is too high. He's 7 costs. It's like it takes him forever to grace the battlefield. But we shouldn't have to deal with too much like interaction here. So I'm assuming he's gonna put a weapon on that. Probably, please not the spear. Well, spear is very likely, but okay, the bloodletters. Cool. There's no Celestial card that's going to interact with that, so do that.
I fight with my spirits, not my fists.
I might even have to really save this for something. The Sleepy Trouble Bubble. Nice, get the goat.
Hammer, tongs, anvil.
That sucks. That really sucks. Not much I can do about that. We're going for the Zoe hyper level here. I would love to get Crescent Strike off of this. This is pretty good though. And the Puller's pretty good too. He might block that, maybe not, but we're going into dangerous territory. He has a lot of mana. I could be at the risk of a Spirit's Refuge right now. He could have that right now. I definitely will protect Zoe because like I said, I think this is a really good. Okay, similar, but boost up all the things in his deck.
Did you wander off again?
Yes.
Embrace the night, Aphelios. Here, let me see that.
Nice. Okay. I have to play one more card. Shoot this. Gives me a free blocker. Zoe's very close to leveling, and we can protect her next turn with Mikhail's Blessing. So she's in a really good spot. Like, Zoe's likely to level here, like by a lot. And then I said, like, this Darkin fan becomes insane. Ooh, that's going to be a nightmare for us when he drops his Aatrox.
More air, more coals.
Now we have a free blocker for this. Though he is reducing the but he doesn't have many minions on the field. And that's kind of one of the things that I've said in my first Aatrox deck with Nora is that you kind of want minions, right? You kind of want to have units to drop the stuff on because just dropping Aatrox by himself, unfortunately for him, is going to be a nightmare. Put that on there, why not? Send him gives us a random unit. Aphelios just does way too much.
Doubt was heavy on their minds.
We do have to hold back because he has 5 mana up. If I play anything else, he could. I won't have Mikhail's Blessings to save. Aatrox is now here. That's a nice bloodletter. But it sucks that you don't get to keep those stats. I think that they should change that, honestly, but you know, not my decision. We can't activate flow safely here.
Let me see that.
Now he kind of can't. Yeah, he just did that for the cycling of it. Let's do... I don't want to do too much here. Crescent Strike's good to see. In case things get hairy. He could be baiting me into something, but I don't think so. Hand check, okay.
Ever been to a blacksmith before?
We should be able to open attack here. Just to push some damage.
I am with you.
Aatrox normally will come down here. Oh, I messed up. Because now I'll have to wait till next turn to do that.
All that lives, I will end.
Okay, I have to... How many are you looking at? I have to see if I can get the... Not the Moon Silver. The Silence actually is going to be strong too.
What's in here?
Let's see. If he has the spell, I'm screwed. So it is what it is. I messed that up. I don't know if I can burst level her either. Actually, I think I can. Eight.
You are the weapon, brother.
9, and then we could just play the fan. I could just play this. Boom! I would use the corrupted skin that I actually purchased money on, but the voice lines need to change. Alrighty. Alright, so he doesn't have the thing. We can still death mark this. I'll probably do it during combat to be a scuzz. Aphelios, one off. We can stun this into oblivion. His world ender is super far away right now. So, oh, I could actually just do this. Crescent Strike both of them. One bird, one problem. This is only going to turn into a Zulani. But the boost actually, like the Weaponsmith Apprentice, that's...
Nothing escapes my watch.
I'm sure, sir. Let's see. Let's level up our boy. Boom! It's about to be mega holy. This man's very passionate. Pass? Don't you want to attack? With your big juicy boy. There we go. With your big juicy boy. Okay, so he strikes it. Oh, that actually does work, right? Oh, I got. I messed that up. I preempted that for no reason. Well, wow, that was a terrible play by me. I was talking so much shit. Anything I could do. Okay. We can kind of make up for it, but... Oh, I'm really screwed now. because the next one he generates is number 1. So I didn't anticipate that at all. I would actually trade it. I would do it. This is not a okay. I actually do have a Aphelios and a Zoe in my hand, but go for it. I think he's just deciding which one he wants to take out out of such a big misplay. Because I feel like he should have used it before if he had double Aatrox, like when he summoned it. But that was his play. He held it in his hand. He did the proper thing there. So I got boppeted. But funny enough, obviously I do have. Damn, let him know. I mean, that was a good play by him. So I think you used another one. Do you take out Aphelios or do you take out Zoe? He takes out Zoe. Unfortunately for him, taking out Zoe allows me to replace Zoe. I do respect the way he just played that though. Turn 7, 8. So he actually can play. He can rip this off right now. But he wouldn't have Aatrox on the field, so he can turn these into 2 Zulanis. And we're gonna act. This is gonna be a play that makes barely any sense at all, because like we're turn 8. He can go for the World Ender. Wow, that's funny. He can go for the World Ender, but I'm gonna go for a Pra because I'm actually gonna get, because I randomly had this. That means I can then make all my units elusive, challenger, all that stuff.
Nice. Could be nicer.
So, like again, this is a play that I have available to me for this. If he wants to, he would have to like do that and then do some other stuff. But I don't even think it's lethal, but it's just a lot. Boom! Dude, if he's running that spell, the what is it, Winter's Breath, that would have been, this would be insane. But you know, no one's running that. Or actually, 9 mana. 9 mana could have been what's it called? What? Yeah. What? 9 mana could have been Buried in Ice actually. So I definitely woo! Never punished. Damn, they didn't even let you stop talking, girl. Keep faith and you will find the best deck in the world. In the rain or in the snow, I got the funky flow. But now, I really gotta go. Zoe Aphelios, ladies and gentlemen, with a couple misplays, a couple of dangerous misplays there in that last match. But, I mean, obviously, it's kind of hard to predict whether or not he has the double Aatrox. He did, that's something that you always have to be concerned with, that they have an Aatrox in hand before the passive triggered, so he has 2 in the hand, or was that the first one that he had? You know, it is what it is, but you have enough stall here. I think there's so many rotatable cards in here, but as you can see, once you have flow activated, it's very hard to let it go. If Zoe levels, it's over. There's just so many keywords that you get that you could flex around with. You have multiple ways to keep or to keep your DragonCaller or Eye of the Dragon stuff with Deathmark and Mikhail's Blessing, and like it allows you to just do stuff. As you saw, I was able to get rid of a Frostbite. You can also use it to get rid of Vulnerable, depending on the matchup. I do like Mikhail's Blessing, and I think more people should use it when you're using a Targon deck because it helps a lot. It can remove stuns also, and since it's burst speed, it really messes with people that think that they have something on you, and then you just get rid of it. You're just like, nope. Actually, I don't feel like abiding by that whatsoever. So I definitely think Mikhail's Blessing should always be in there. But there are other things that you could do with Zoe, like the Dragon Band. You can give her a band. There's other, obviously, Bastion is pretty good. Ways to keep her alive. Because once like I said, once that spread happens, you just have so much to give to your entire board every time something gets summoned. It's insane. Plus, with the new version of Crescendum, which is how we basically just won that pretty much, is that it gives you random 2 costs from your regions, which I hate, but yes. So many options, many cools. I know you want this deck. It's in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.